Hello, ladies. It's Natalie.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to Real Strong Mom. Kelsey and I are here to talk to you today about why you're not failing, your plan is, and we're super excited to be here. So grab your coffee, grab your water. I got both still. I got both.
I need a coffee. I'm freezing right
Oh,
now.
this is actually empty. So I lied. There's a splash in there, but it's not warm. It's definitely not warm. Well, grab whatever you're drinking, whatever you're working with today, because we're diving into a very juicy topic. Like I said, why you are not failing your plan is. If you've ever felt like you are the problem when it comes to your health, like maybe you're just not disciplined enough or motivated enough, or you just can't stick with something, we are calling BS on all of that today because you are not broken. Your plan was. Okay. But first, we want you to know that we're so happy you're here. And if this is your first time tuning in, we'd love to know. And we'd also love to know where you're tuning in from. I am in Minnesota, and Kelsey is in my sister's state right next door, Wisconsin. So I'm going to let Kelsey introduce herself in just a second. But first, I'm going to take an opportunity to introduce myself. Like I said, I'm from Minnesota. I'm a mama of three, not so little babies anymore. My gosh, they're getting so big. 40-year-old mama of three. And I created Real Strong Mom in 2017, shortly after I had my last baby. And just a little backstory, I was not athletic growing up. I always only moved my body if I was looking to lose weight. I didn't enjoy exercise. I'd always just work out with the next best workout program to drop a few pounds here or there after all the babies and all the things. But after Josie was born, I was introduced to lifting weights. And I am not joking when I say this, and I say this about walking too, but lifting weights truly changed my life. It changed everything for me. I was no longer working out to just be skinnier, to just drop the pounds, to burn the calories. I was actually working out because I felt it made me feel really, really good. Okay, so here I am, a stay-at-home mom, doing all these exercises, lifting the weights, feeling really strong. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to tell other women about this. Like, I need to tell other women about strength training. And so I took my passion for lifting weights and I became a personal trainer. But here I am, stay-at-home mom still. And I decided to take my personal training online. And so I created an online coaching program. And that's how Real Strong Mom was born. So I took my passion for strength training, and then that developed into a passion for healthy lifestyle. And what I realized that was that women were not looking for another diet. They had been there, done that. There's $1 billion weight loss industry for that type of thing. Women were looking for simple, sustainable, healthy habits in their life. And so that's what Real Strong Mom is all about. It's about those simple, sustainable habits. We call them simple, doable, and easy to be consistent with. And way back in 2017, Real Strong Mom was born, and here we are, like 8 years later, still totally rocking this lifestyle and sharing it with as many women as we can. Okay, we are women empowering other women, helping them lose weight and live healthy without dieting. And let me tell you, it is the most special thing in the world. I absolutely love all of the clients that we have, all of the women that participate in our program on the daily. We have a very active Facebook community and a program with simple, doable habits that we will hold your hand so that you can accomplish them in your life as well. So speaking of amazing women, Kelsey came onto the scene just a few years ago to help with Real Strong Mom, and I will let her introduce herself and her backstory right now.
All right. So real quick, let me tell you how I got here. I have always been like an active kind of girl. I was in cheerleading. I danced in high school. I lifted weights in my early 20s, but I never really thought twice about like nutrition or a healthy lifestyle because honestly, I felt like I didn't have to. My metabolism was way different back then. So didn't have to worry about those things. Then motherhood hit me like a freaking freight train. I had both of my babies in my late 20s, gained a ton of weight with both of them, and my mental health took a turn for the worst. I had postpartum anxiety. It took me out. I ended up on medication just to calm my brain and everything, survive the day. And for the first time in my life, I didn't feel like myself. I completely felt lost physically, mentally, emotionally. And I got to a place where I didn't want to just lose weight anymore. I literally just had to like find myself and yeah, find who I was again
Yeah.
or, you know, rebirth myself pretty much. It's like, good grief, I was so lost. So that's when I found Real Strong Mom, and I actually started out behind the scenes working as Melanie's virtual assistant. But once I really got into the program and started the basics, everything started to change for me, and everything started to kind of fall into place. The weight started coming off. I felt strong and confident and energized without crazy diets, no restriction. And the biggest shift was in my mental health. Taking care of my body helped me heal my mind. I became obsessed in the best way with self love and mental wellness and building habits that actually made me feel good. And now I am med free. And I'm so happy to say that because that was a really big goal of mine. And I've never felt more like myself. And that's when I knew I had to share this. I did not plan to become a coach. This is crazy to me still that I am coaching in the club. But when something changes in your life this much, you can't not share it. Like, I just felt like I had to let other women know, like, this is possible. This is how I did it, kind of thing. Motherhood is the hardest job I've ever had. And I made it way harder by not taking care of myself. And Real Strong Mom gave me the tools, the habits, the community I needed to change my life. And now I get to help other women do the same. So if you're feeling exhausted, overwhelmed, or like you don't even recognize yourself anymore, I see you and I was you. And I always, always, always want to remind you that you are never alone in this. And we are here for you.
Okay, I never get tired of hearing your story because every time I'm listening to your story, I'm like, that was me. I was rebirthed too. I've never
A
said
rebirth.
that, but like I'm not even kidding you. Like it really is like we have these different stages of life, right? Like here you were, like active, young 20s, like doing all the, young 20 things, and then you get a baby and you're like that stage of life, and now you're like after baby and you have that stage of life. Like that was me too. And
Yeah.
you were like, okay, like these basics came into my life and I needed to share them with other women. I needed other women to know that like it's okay, like to feel this way and to feel like you are ready for something different. And that was me too. Like I totally
Yeah.
had that same, like, I don't know. It's so crazy. I'm just like, listen, like, yeah, like I can relate. And
Yeah.
I think that other women are feeling the same. It's like that is what we're looking for, right? We're looking to just feel better in our bodies. We're looking to find that thing that's going to just rebirth us. And I never
Yeah.
say rebirth so many times, but I'm saying it now.
I don't know where that word came from, but I'm just thinking like motherhood really tears
Yes.
you down and like erases everything that you once knew. And
Yeah.
so when you birth a baby, it's like you are reborn again too. Like you will never be the same.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
But it's a matter of finding that too. Because I feel like that's where it gets a little wonky because we're like, I only know this, but now like I'm suddenly a mother. Like I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Right.
So you
And
gotta
who
rebirth
am I?
yourself.
Yes, like it's like, okay, who am I as a mom? Because I'm not the same person I was before. Now I have these little lives to take care of. I have this
Hmm.
purpose in life. And it's a very different feeling. And
Yeah.
you want to find yourself again, but all of a sudden you're a new person. So yeah,
Yeah.
we are officially rebirthed.
Where were we?
And we are here to rebirth you. We are here to rebirth you. So we
Oh
are
my
going to dive
gosh.
in to your rebirth. Okay. But here's the deal. We are not here to sell you another try harder message or slap on a toxic positivity sticker. We know that you've done it all. We know you've done the whole 30. We know you've done intermittent fasting. We know you've counted macros. We know about Beachbody, and we've, yes, heard of keto. Okay. You name it. You spent years swinging between the all in and I give up. Okay. You've gained and lost the same 10, 20, maybe even 30 pounds over and over and over. And now you're over it. Okay. You're not looking for another 30-day sprint or a new list of foods that you're not allowed to eat. I know that about you. You're craving something that actually fits into your full, amazing life, right? Your full life, your changing body, your real schedule. Okay. When we talk about schedules, oh my gosh, like Kelsey still got toddlers And all of a sudden I have teenagers. I don't even know how they got old that fast, but everyone's like, oh, like, you know, you're like in the toddler stage and like, this life is so busy and the kids are everywhere. And then people are like, oh, wait until they're teenagers. And it's like, whoa, like what? Like what's going to happen
Yeah.
to teenagers? No, it's so true. It's so true.
Oh
like,
gosh.
oh my gosh, like one of them's here and one of them's there. And like one needs to be driving here and then one's going to drive soon. Like, oh my gosh. So seriously, I get it. That's your real schedule. You got
Mhm.
shit going on. We hear
Yeah.
you. But between work, kid drama, family, grocery list, and trying to remember where you left your water bottle, you don't have the energy for another unsustainable plan. We know this.
Yes, so freaking true. And trust us, we totally get it. We totally get all of that. We have lived that season where everything felt heavy and just chaotic. Post babies, running on zero sleep, anxious as hell, living off of a pot of coffee a day, and eating scraps off of the kids' plates and wondering why I felt like crap. I mean, go figure. Like,
Right,
I
right,
wonder why. I
right,
kept asking myself, why can't I just pull it together already? But every program I tried made it feel like I had to flip my entire life upside down just to lose a few pounds. Spoiler alert, if you have to live like a robot to feel good, that's not your forever plan. That's your fast track to burnout. And that is so, so, so true. If I'm doing exactly what everybody else is doing, I'm either going to burn out or it's not going to work for me. And I'm going to freak out that it's not
right,
working, but it works for her, blah, blah, blah. So that's why what we do at RSM and the Real Strong Coaching Club is different. It's not about willpower or extremes, it's about real life strategies for real women, ones that give you flexibility, no more stress. We
right.
know you don't need another program telling you to try harder. You need a plan that actually works with your life and your energy and the specific season that you are in.
Right, 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 right. And I think that's really important to remember too, is like I said, Kelsey's in a very different season than me. And I'm in a very different season than some of the other women in our community and our program. And that's why the basics work for everybody because you make them your own, right?
Mhm.
Your energy, your season, your capability, your moderate, like modifications is what I was going to say. Like everybody kind of has to do things their way. So I
Yeah.
know some of you are thinking, but I was successful that one time that I did that one thing, right? Yeah, 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 yeah. We have heard that before, right? When you cut out all the carbs and you lost 15 pounds, or when you were working out 6 days a week and tracking every single bite and you felt amazing. Okay, but you quit, right? And not because you are a failure, but because that lifestyle wasn't sustainable. You were hungry, you were tired, you were constantly thinking about food, what you could eat, what you couldn't eat, and how to make up for slipping up, right? Or falling off the wagon. And honestly, raise your hand. It wasn't fun. It
Mhm.
wasn't fun. You couldn't fully enjoy life because your plan didn't leave room for it. And that's the red flag right there. Okay. Wave it, wave that red flag. If your health habits make you feel like you're always behind, always missing out, or constantly messing up, who wants to feel like that? It's
Mm-mm.
not the right fit. It's not the right fit for you. What we're done with is celebrating temporary success. What we're about is building something that lasts, a way of living that doesn't make you feel like you need to get back on track every single Monday.
Yeah, that whole I have to start fresh every Monday, every month, every meltdown I have to start fresh. That thing, we're not doing that here. You don't need to reinvent your entire life every time you feel a little off track. You just need something that actually freaking clicks.
Yep.
That's all you need. Here's what I've learned the hard way, by the way. Real change doesn't come from being perfect. It comes from showing up and doing a few small things over and over and over again until you start to trust yourself. That's when the spiraling stops. That's when the wins start stacking. And that's when you're like, oh, wait, I can't be that girl. I am that girl. And I'm doing it.
Yep.
And listen, we are not about to throw a 12-step program at you that feels like a second time full time job. No, ma'am, that's not our vibe.
No.
What is our vibe is simplicity, ease, something that actually works for the hot mess energy of this exact season of life that you are in. We have been cooking up something brand new behind the scenes. We have been working so freaking hard. It's not here yet, but it's coming in hot, I promise you. And when it lands, it's going to take everything we teach inside the Real Strong Coaching Club and make it even easier for you to take action.
I'm so excited.
I know.
So if you've been stuck in that loop of I'll start next week or maybe I need a new plan, I want you to hear this loud and clear. You don't need a new diet. You need a new approach. One that actually supports you, one that you can stick with on your worst week, not your best one, or not just your best one. And that's exactly what's coming. Okay. The Make It Easy method is on the way, and it's going to walk you through the simple basics that actually move the needle. No extremes, no overwhelm, just real strategies that help you feel better in your body and stronger in your life.
Yes, we cannot even tell you how excited we are for what is coming. Like, truly, it's the kind of thing we wish we had back when we were drowning in the chaos and the cold coffee and the zero motivation. Like, I wish what we are putting together, somebody was just like, here, this
Yeah.
is what you need.
Yeah.
And now we're doing that for you. It feels so good.
Yeah.
So, if this chat hit you in the gut in the best way, drop a little fire emoji in the comments so we know you're picking up what we are putting down, okay? And listen, if you want first dibs when this baby drops, make sure you are following us on Instagram and hanging out in the Real Strong Mom community, which you can find on Facebook. And I'm sure we can put the links to all of our stuff in the comments here, so it's easy for you to do that. But the community on Facebook is free, and it's basically where all the cool moms are at right now, so you kind of want to be in there.
Yes.
We are about to make healthy living feel a lot less like punishment and a lot more like something you actually want to do, even on the days when your toddler is throwing a tantrum over the wrong color cup, which happens to me all the time, and you're hiding in the pantry with a granola bar. So buckle up, ladies. It is coming. We promise it's coming soon, and it's going to be so dang good.
Yes, it is. You make me laugh, but seriously, it's so true. All of it is so true. The Real Strong Mom program is designed around simple, doable habits that are easy to be consistent with. And the Make It Easy method is going to be the stepping stone you need to see if the Real Strong Mom program is the thing that you have been desperate to find for far too long. All right. We want to thank you guys so much for being here. Like we said at the beginning, we want to know where you're tuning in from. So let us know that you're here. You'll also find some links in the comments that Kelsey and I will share with you. And the Make It Easy method will be here very, very soon.
Woo!
Woo! Take care, everybody. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.